We are a work in progress. And we are a work in progress together with the church. So we're working with and for the church. I just want to pause for a moment and reflect about that participular meaning of work. This is something that is a work in progress. Working with and for the church conveys the idea that it's something that will continue on until Jesus comes, or until we go to see Jesus, until we finish our working personally this side of eternity. Working with and for the church means that there's always something else to do. I find it so fascinating in Scripture that there's this now and not yet aspect. The Apostle John writes that now we know Jesus, but we have not yet seen what we will fully become. And there is that sense in the New Testament in which we are sanctified, and yet we're progressively becoming sanctified. We're growing in that process. Whether we're talking about theological education or simply walking with Jesus through life, we're talking about an ongoing process. One of the ways that this plays itself out in the lives of students is the growth in knowledge. When people first begin their journey in theological education, they often assume that they just need to get tools in the toolbox. I've even heard them use that metaphor. They just need to get the right things in their toolbox, and then they'll be able to go out and they'll be able to select those right tools and get the job done. One of the more disconcerting aspects about education is learning that the work is never actually done, and that the work of learning is never actually done, that we continue to learn. I've likened it to a circle. And if you could imagine this circle where this represents what we know. And as we grow in our knowledge, the circle gets bigger, but so does the border of ignorance. So if the circle represents what we know, the edge of the circle represents that border between what we know and what we don't know, the grand world of unknowing, the ignorance out there. And hopefully, as we learn more, we're also more profoundly aware of what we don't know. And that helps to counterbalance it and keep us from getting puffed up with our own sense of self-importance or self-knowledge. So there's this now and not yet aspect to our relationship with Jesus, a now and not yet aspect to our growth in knowledge, and a now and not yet aspect part to our ongoing work with and for the church.